Hey, it's week 3. I'm still not a rapper. And yes, before y'all say anything, I know it's not week 3. It's like month number 5. But I'm gonna just say week 3 because it's better for the title. Anyways, I'm back. Yo, my bad for disappearing for a few months or whatever. I don't know. You know, some stuff happened with my life. A couple people in my family passed, unfortunately, and I was just kind of feeling uninspired. But I'm back now, and that's what matters. So, where we last left off, I was running ads on the Repo freestyle video, and those ads did do pretty well. I got up to about 160 monthly listeners, and then I stopped running the ads, and now I think I'm at 40. So starting out week 3, we are actually lower than what we left off on week 2. No worries though, because we can fix that. I do have a lot planned this week, as you can see by the video link. We need to make a lyric video for the new song. We need to promote the new song, buy a groovy outfit. We need to buy groovy props, and we need to take Instagram flicks, and we need to get our social medias, you know, bubbling and things of that nature. But before we do that, I do want to upgrade the production quality on these videos, you know, with maybe some new lighting, a tripod, you know, things of that nature. Check me out, y'all. I got a little tripod. You feel me? I'm about to get all the angles in the videos and shit, bro. I don't have to stand the phone up on this shelf that I have in my closet anymore. You're on the tripod now. Next box. If I'm being honest with y'all, I don't know what's in here because I bought this stuff like 2 weeks ago and I've just been procrastinating. Oh, this is lighting. So what I gotta do, I gotta put this in here. Why is this on limp? Okay, then push like so. Oh! Oh, shit. God. Oh. Ah! Right. I got 2 of these, dude. I got the light set up. I got 1 more of these I need to do, but to be honest, I think this one's enough. I think I'm a keep the extra one for emergencies. Shit. There's still 1 more thing I gotta buy. I want to get like a back camera monitor so I can actually see myself when I record. That's all the stuff I need YouTube wise. But the 2 last things I bought was a boom arm for my mic, but that's not really important. But what I did get was these headphones. These things are actually heaven sent, bro. If y'all don't know, these are VSXs, and what they do is they model different environments around you. Basically, you can choose from like a bunch of different environments, like a studio, a car, like boombox, phone speaker, and it'll make it sound like you're actually listening to the music from, you know, like studio speakers or from inside of your car or from an iPhone or whatever. And basically what that does is it gives you a bunch of different like references that you can hear your music from while you're mixing. And I do remember in either the first episode or the second episode, I don't know, but someone said that the best way to mix your music is to reference it through a bunch of different environments. Listen to it through headphones, earbuds, to your car, you know, stuff like that. You know, if I can find a comment, I'll put it on the screen. But I listened to that dude and I decided to get those headphones so I can reference a bunch of different stuff with just 1 pair of headphones. And to be honest, bro, these things are working wonders. Now that we have all that stuff done, I want to move the lighting around, move the tripod around, see what angle, you know, works best. And I need to clean up my room because it's kind of a mess right now. So give me a moment. Look at the way the light just reflects off my skin so elegantly. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All right, cool. Now that that's done, we need to go make the lyric video for the song that's dropping this week, or the one that dropped 5 months ago that I just didn't make a video on. Whoopsies. I just want to take some time to talk and let you guys know what's going on through my mind as I'm making these videos, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows over here. I mean, obviously, because I disappeared for 6 months with no notice. But other than that, I just want to let you guys know what's going on. So, releasing my songs makes me so nervous now. Like, especially because now I know that a lot of people are going to see it and judge me, instead of just me dropping some shit on SoundCloud and knowing that only my friends are going to see it. And, you know, we'll laugh about it in Discord the next day. Like, ever since I started making these videos and like running ads and stuff, like, it's been different. Like, these are songs that I'm actually putting effort into and want people to take serious. And going from joke songs to, you know, like actual serious music is kind of crazy, because like I'm opening myself up to criticism and hate, which thankfully I haven't gotten from these last 2 videos that I've made. And thank you guys for that, by the way, you know, for liking my shit. And even the people who didn't like it they were being cool, like they were being constructive in the comments about that. So I appreciate y'all for that. But I know as I continue to like grow and get big, like I'm gonna start getting hate. And I honestly just, I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna take it, because it's just not something that I've experienced before. You know, like being hated on by like hundreds or thousands of people. It's just not something I've ever experienced before. Like, my biggest fear or like my biggest insecurity in my music is being seen as corny, or like being seen as like a someone who makes co-working music. Like that's what I'm thinking about most of the day when I'm making videos or when I'm making a song. Like I don't want people to see me as some corny rapper that no one takes serious. Like I want to be something, you know? Like I want to be a positive impact on the hip hop and the music community. Like I want to make music that people love, you know? Like I want to make music that people listen to when they're having a bad day, and you know, like it cheers them up or something like that. Like I don't want someone to be like, oh, I listen to a lot of Common, and then the person that they're telling that to just like fucking busts out laughing or some shit. But the problem is that like with the music that I'm dropping right now, like I feel like it could easily be seen as corny, and that's the reason I don't like the majority of my music. Like I want to try and stray away from the goofy nature of my songs, but I also know that that goofy nature is what makes my songs unique. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I'm just. I'm done. Oh, fuck me then.
Oh, you were saying something? Oh, that's my bad, bro. That's on me.
Yo, if you're doing what I'm doing and you're making lyric videos to run as ads on Instagram to try and promote your music and shit, don't do what I do. Don't make 2 separate videos, one that's 16:9, another one that's 9:6. Don't do that, okay? Just make one video that's like 4:5 or 5:4, you know, whatever the square ratio is, or the slightly longer rectangle. Just do that. Make it that aspect ratio, okay? Upload it to YouTube with black bars on the sides, and then crop it so you can put it as a vertical video, and just have the black bars on the top with the video in the middle. Don't make 2 separate videos, one for YouTube, one for Instagram or TikTok. It takes too much time. Don't do it. Anyways, here's the video.
Hard dice.
I had to run to my shit. I got a flawless spaghetti that I put in my ear. Take all the bands of the bank and I put in this safe, so I know that my money right here. I'm finna count on my cash. I put in this safe. I can cover your rent for a year. I love my bands in my bay and I ran through my money. My mama go shed a little tear. He ain't never seen this car. He said I'm riding in the whatchamacallit. It's 10 bands on the floor, man. Someone help me with finding my wallet. Cop the mirror jeans and I kept the tags, so you know that I bought it. I'm flying the coupe down one day of her booty big, so I know that she shot it. He ain't never seen this gun. He said I'm walking with a thing on my bob. All of my doggies is solid. We walk around, niggas think we the mob. I work and I don't go to sleep. I'm counting checks, man. I feel like I'm Bob. I got different type of swag. My yellow diamonds coming straight out the cob. I got the flowers spaghetti for my mama. She proud. I'm making a weep. Counting my money, my wallet, my checks, my cash. I'm praying the feds do a sweep. My closet so foreign, my vehicle foreign. I'm spending that cash. I can't do it cheap. Count up the money in my sleep. I can't pick between the purple or red in my Jeep. I had to run to my chick. I got a flawless spaghetti that I put in my ear. Take all the bands of the bank and I put in this safe, so I know that my money right here. I'm finna count on my cash. I put in this safe. I can cover your rent for a year. I love my bands in my bay and I ran through my money. My mama go shed a little tear. What I just found at the Goodwill. Caught this little blazer for $4. Stop playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me. Tell me I'm not groovy. Tell me I'm not groovy. Go ahead. You can't, can you? Now all I need me a little top hat, one of them old school puff cigars. Shit, I'm golden. I'm fly as hell, dog. But look though, we don't worry about that later because I gotta get these ads running. Woo-wee, this look good on me. This look good. I gotta get these ads running, so I'll meet y'all at the computer. Okay, so for those of y'all that have been following along, I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all my settings that I like to use when I'm running ads on Meta. So if you wanna just copy my shit, feel free, bro. You wanna get to this page on Meta, it's just the main campaign page. And then basically what you wanna go from here is hit create. And then what I want is, I want traffic, I want link clicks, I want stuff like that. So you're just gonna hit traffic, continue. Hey, editing me here. Don't listen to that guy. I made a small blunder and said you need a traffic campaign when you really need an engagement one. Don't make a traffic campaign. You're not gonna get good results. You need to make an engagement campaign, and you need to make a pixel on Facebook or Meta, whatever you want to call it, and you need to connect it to your Feature FM account. I'll link the video in the description that I followed to make a pixel. Everything else that I say should be relatively the same. Just make sure you make an engagement campaign, and make sure you make a pixel and connect it to your Facebook account. Okay? Bye-bye. And then you're gonna go manual traffic campaign, and then next. I'm just gonna call it the name of the song. You wanna turn on campaign budget, and then our daily budget. I like to do $10, but you can, adjust it depending on how much you wanna spend. And basically how the budget works is it's gonna start by spending way below that budget, maybe like $1 or $2 a day. And then once it starts figuring out who to send the ads to and who's really clicking on it, that's when it's gonna start ramping up the amount of money that it starts spending. And then depending on how well the ad does, it can start spending above that. So like when I was doing the ads for the repo freestyle video, at one point it was spending maybe like $15 a day when I had it on a $10 daily budget. Just know that. And then that's all we're doing on this page. Next. And then for this, I like to call this audience 1 because we're gonna have 2 audiences. So I'll just call this audience 1. And then conversion location, I want people to come to my website. It's me again. I still have copies of This Hoe Got Roaches in Her. Another small blunder, but when you're making an engagement campaign like I didn't do, this is the part where you would put your pixel in. So you just wanna put your pixel in there, and then you wanna make sure the conversion thing is set to Feature FM click, okay? That's what you want to do. Back to the video. And then I'll show y'all what website I use. Maximize number of landing page views, and then scroll down, and then you just set it to when you want to start it. So I'm gonna set mine to 9 o'clock tomorrow, which is noon Eastern time. I'm not gonna send an end date. And then audience controls. Here we go. So locations, I like to do US and Canada. So you just hit edit and then type in Canada, and then advantage plus audience. You want to go click on audience suggestion and then come down. And then for the age, I'm going to do 18 to 40. I feel like that's the sweet spot. Demographic. First, what you want to do, add Spotify, because you want people that use Spotify to click on your ad. And then for the second one, you want to do Apple Music. So it's going to target people that use Spotify and people that use Apple Music. So then after you do those two, you just want to hit define further. And then this is where you're going to add a bunch of genres that your music either is in or is closely related to. So like for me, I would just do rap, hip hop underground, pop, it's kind of poppy shit, maybe freestyle rap, just anything that you think is like kind of related to it. And you want your audience size right here on the right. I like to keep it maybe about 20 to 40 million. So what I'm at right now, that's okay, but you just put in what you think would be best for your song. But after you're done with that, you want to come down to placements, and then you're gonna go down to advantage plus placements, click edit on this, and then you want to change it to manual. Once you've done that, you're just gonna untick everything and then come down here, and we only want it to be on the Instagram feed, Instagram Explorer, Instagram Stories, and Instagram Reels. So just untick everything that isn't those things. After you've ticked those, hit next. And then this is where you put your actual video in. When you're running ads, per song at least, I have one video, but I chopped the video up into multiple segments. So I have one segment that starts at the beginning, one that starts at the middle of the chorus, one that starts at the middle of the verse, and you just want to have a bunch of different segments of videos because you don't know what part of the song people are going to like the most. So it's best to have multiple parts that start at different parts in the song. We're just going to do video 1, come down here, make sure you have your right Instagram account. Facebook doesn't really matter because we're not running Facebook ads. Come down here, I'm going to turn off multi-advertiser ads, and then come down more. And then for website, I have a Feature FM account. So basically what Feature FM is, it's one of these. So like when an artist releases a song and they send a link out, you just click on Spotify, Apple Music, and it'll take you straight to the song on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever. I'm just gonna take my Feature FM link for whatchamacallit, and then I'm just gonna paste it right here. Come down, set up creative, and this is where you put in your video. We're gonna go video add, site links, come down here to edit, and I'm just gonna turn this off and then next. So this is where you would upload your video. So you would hit upload and then put your video in, but I already have it right here. So I'll just click this and then click next, skip and continue because I already have it trimmed, but you could also trim it there. Always keep this original. I don't want to change my crop. So I'll turn this off, call to action. We're gonna make it listen now, next, and then turn off all these enhancements. I don't want Meta to change my ad at all. And then primary text, I'd like to put just the name of the song, like whatchamacallit, out now on all platforms. Ignore all that, all this Advantage Plus stuff. I don't usually have a headline. And then yeah, I think that's it for this page. So after you've done that, you just want to make a quick duplicate, and then you would just put the rest of the videos in. You come down here to edit media, and then you would change the video and upload your second video, and then just keep doing that for all your videos. Let's just pretend I've already done all that and I have all my videos in here. You want to come back up to audience, and then you're just going to quick duplicate this. It's going to copy all your videos that you've already put in, and then it's going to copy also the audience. I'm going to come to the copy, and then I'm just going to name it audience 2 because we're going to have 2 separate audiences. Come down here, and then for this part right here, the Advantage Plus audience, we're going to keep the Apple Music and Spotify part, but we're going to get rid of the second part below. So just hit that X, and then we're gonna hit define further again, and then instead of adding genres, we're gonna add artists that sound like us or sound similar to us. So for me, I don't know, maybe I'll put Tyler the Creator. Boom, Tyler the Creator, and then just add a bunch of other people that, you know, sound similar to you. What this is doing is gonna target people that use Apple Music or Spotify, and they also listen to Tyler the Creator, or, you know, I don't know, whoever else I put in there, Drake. And then you could even do a third audience and just put, you know, a bunch of different stuff in there, because y'all saw how much interests are in here. So you can even have one that maybe does both rappers and the genre. You can get creative with it, because we're gonna be running both of these at the same time, and then whichever one is doing better, we're gonna turn off the other one, because you can turn off separate audiences. You know, we'll probably get into that later or something, I don't know. After you do this stuff with the audience, you should be done, because you've already done all your video stuff. You just copy pasted it. So after that, you should be done. That's what I do for my ads. I'm just gonna finish setting this up, and I'll probably see y'all, like, I don't know, tomorrow or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hello. I'm in the hallway. Oh, see, why are you in the hallway? Why are you in the hallway? Because I felt like changing up the environment. But anyways, I want to start being more lyrical in my music. Like, I'm not saying I want to be like a JID or like a Kendrick Lamar type lyrical, but I just want to say stuff that can maybe like relate to more people, or just basically talk about my life in my music and just say more real stuff. And right now, I'm just not good at that. Like, I don't really even say bars in my music a lot. I really just be saying whatever comes to mind. Like, I got this one unreleased song where I'm talking about making a sucker sandwich and having a buster bra.
I'ma make a sucker sandwich. I'ma get a sucker.
But I want to start saying more stuff about my life, and like, you know, just saying whatever, you know, is going on in my life in my music. I think that would be cool, because eventually I want to drop an album. I want it to be like an actual like cohesive piece of work, you know. Like, I don't want it to just be a bunch of songs that I thought were good enough to be in the album. Like, I actually want it to have like a story, and, you know, you listen to it from, you know, from beginning to end, and, you know, like, I'm actually saying something. I'm actually like telling a story, because I love albums that tell stories. I like when you can tell that an artist is making a song specifically for an album, and that song and the album has a, you know, specific purpose and stuff. Like, I'm a big fan of like Don Toliver, Travis Scott, you know, like Tyler the Creator, those albums. And, you know, when I start making albums and working on albums, I want them to be like I want them to be different from the singles, you know. I want them to be like a body of work that I'm proud of. So I'm gonna have a new section where I just where I make a short, you know, like not a whole song, but just like a short, you know, like 10-15 second snippet where I try and make something that means something. You know, I might start doing whole songs, but, you know, really I just want to start with something small, because I've never, you know, done this before. I already made the snippet. Here it is.
I'm counting paper, nigga, see just like a cedar. She tryna leave and get the piping on my Peter. My mama stressing cause I'm fucking with the eaters. She wanna tap me, go and tap in with the preacher. I told my mama I'ma leave and go the funky route. I'm finna tap in with the mic, we getting funky now. I went to Johnny and I gave him something to bust it down. I got my hustle up and now I'm putting money down. I'm finna tap in with the preacher. I pray to God to play and see right through the speakers. She got some hustle in the ass, she a keeper. And she know just how to eat just like a creature. I took the mic and went and tapped it with my teacher. I been hustling for a plaque, they tryna call me see the dreamer. I'm a young black nigga, not a dealer. I don't need to sell an ounce to get my pockets a little bigger. My mama got it, but I'm tryna get more richer. chatting with my daddy, but he stayed up in the picture. I'm really rapping, so I don't have to deliver. And I'm trying to buy a house up in the hills with a pillar.
So this is my first time doing this, so you know, not every bar is gonna be something like meaningful, but the general message behind this is like me beginning to kind of take music seriously. Like when I said I told my mama I'm gonna leave and go to funky route, I haven't told her that I actually make music yet, but eventually I do want to tell her once I start, you know, getting bigger. I do want to tell her that I want to make music as a full-time career, but I know she's not gonna be on board with it if I'm just starting, especially if I'm not going to school for it. That's a no-go. Another bar that I like was I'm finna tap in with the mic and go to funky route. That's not really part of the message, but you know, I just like that bar because, you know, I'm finna tap in with the mic, you know, like the mic that I use to rap, but also I got a friend named Mike and he also be making funky music, so you know, I'm finna tap in with the mic, but I'm also finna tap in with my dog Mike, you feel me? I know Mike would like that bar. I know you watching this video, bruh. That was about you, bruh. That was about you. But I feel like most of the lyrics in this one is kind of straightforward. I really like the one of the ending bars was I'm a young black nigga. What did I say? I'm a young black nigga, not a dealer. I don't need to sell an ounce to get my pockets a little bigger. I like that one. That was hard. I'm probably gonna use that one in the actual song. But I feel like that one's pretty straightforward too. It's just like saying that I'm straying away from the stereotype that, you know, most black people face, that they, you know, sell drugs and do like illegal shit to, you know, get money. And I'm just trying to stray away from that stereotype. The bars that follow that are, my mama got it, but I'm trying to get more richer. My mom's from Jamaica, right? And she moved to America when she was like a teenager or something, and she worked really hard to get to where she is right now, because right now she's a nurse. You know, she basically like ran away from home and moved to America to try and make something of herself. I don't know, my mom's a really big inspiration in my life because she worked really hard to get to where she is. She didn't have a lot when she was in Jamaica, and she really like did it on her own when she came to America, because she was the first one in my family that bought like an actual nice house over in America. And when my family from Jamaica was coming to America, she's the one that everyone stayed with until they could, you know, get on their feet and get a, you know, a place of their own. Like my aunt used to stay with my mom until she you know, saved up enough money to get her own apartment. My grandma stayed with my mom until she passed. Like she's the one that, you know, like helped a lot of people from the family. So I admire that a lot, but I'm trying to, you know, surpass her. You know, I have bigger goals. And the next one, not with my daddy, but he stayed up in the picture. I don't know if my mom and dad ever married, but they're not together as of right now. They haven't been together my whole life actually, but my dad was always there for me. Like he lives probably what, 15-20 minutes away, and he was always there. He always helps me a lot. I see him a shit ton. You know, I love my dad, and even though him and my mom, you know, didn't work out for, you know, whatever reasons they didn't work out, I don't really know. I never asked because, you know, that's none of my business. But, you know, even though they didn't work out, he stayed in my life, which is really cool of him, and I love my dad a lot. And then, you know, the last one, that one's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna recite what I said because I don't remember what I said. I'm not next to my computer, so I can't listen to the song. But it was something about me not wanting to deliver food anymore, and that's why I'm rapping. That's not the only reason I'm rapping. You know, I like rapping, but, you know, I don't want to deliver food, so that's, you know, that's pretty straightforward. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a segment like this every video, just to, you know, practice my lyrical abilities. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hi. It's not tomorrow. It's actually 5 a.m. However, I'm up this late for a reason. Today is picture day. You may recall a couple minutes ago when I had a nice suit on and I was looking dapper and splendid and things of that nature. Well, I actually bought that for a reason. The suit was for the social media portion of the video. And what I mean by that is, you know, every rapper has a SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, you know, things of that nature, but they also have an Instagram. And as you know, Instagram is mainly a photos website. So if I want to become a rapper, I need to get some photos, hence the suit. But I also bought some more materials. As you can see from the Amazon package number 1, I went and invested in a little tobacco cigar. I feel like this is really gonna add to the old school, you know, aesthetic that I'm going for. Exhibit A. I don't know about you, but I'm fly. It's a real cigarette. It also came with like the stuff you need to actually smoke, like the tobacco. But I'm not gonna use that because I don't smoke. Package number 2. I went ahead and got me a little fedora. This shit does not fit on my head. It's a little too little. I look so fucking stupid. And we'll make it work. We'll see how I look when I put the suit on and, you know, the whole thing. But, you know, package number 3. It's a puff cigar. It's a fake puff cigar. This is just gonna add to the old school aesthetic that I'm really going for. You feel me? Well, I fuck with this, nigga. Watch out. Watch out. This was a good investment, I ain't gonna lie. But look though, we can't just put on the outfit and just go take pictures fucking anywhere. You see, a picture is made up of two things. The first being the subject, me, and I think we have that down. We got a whole outfit, we got the props, we got the top hat, we got everything. But the second half of the picture is the setting. We don't have a setting, not yet at least. That's where my living room comes in. See what's in your living room? What's in your living room? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my living room and I'm just gonna, you know, start moving some things around and you know, just try and give it that old school aesthetic so I have some place to take my fit pics. So then we'll have the subject and the setting. We should be golden. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see y'all in the living room. I'm in the living room. Now I need to be quiet because my mom is sleeping in the other room. But this is my living room and I think it has a nice aesthetic for me to take my photos. In order for me to get it ready, I need to move this table. I want to have a secondary light source over there because what I did, I brought the light that I have in my room, the extra one, I brought it out here and I have it as the main light right here. But I want to get a secondary light source over there and it's going to be orange. But the main thing is moving this table without making a lot of noise and without scratching the wood floor. That might be an issue, but I need to be very quiet. Ooh, what was that? Mission accomplished. So the reason I wanted to do this at 5 a.m. is because right next to this room is the living room, or like the sunroom. And during the daytime, a bunch of light spills in and it messes up the lighting because lighting is very important for this shot. If I get the lighting right, I'm good. If I get it wrong, it's gonna come out bad. And right now, that is way too bright. That light is way too bright. I just want it to be dimmer. So maybe I can change something in the camera settings. I got a couple different photos I'm going for right now. One is just gonna be a shot of me sitting right there on the couch, you know, like reading a book or something with the props in my hand. I would just be like this, you know, reading the book or something, you know, very, very nonchalant. And then maybe I'll have one like this. You feel me? Very nonchalant, very groovy. And then maybe I'll have one on the floor like this. You know, very nonchalant. I'm gonna move the camera around so I get different angles. Not just straight on shots. Maybe some shots from the side. Maybe some shots from over there. From over there. Maybe some shots from over there. I don't know. I'm gonna play with it. But I use my phone as the camera and I can't record and take pictures at the same time. So I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. I promise I won't be long. Hi. I'm at my computer. I took the photos. I just gotta edit them now. I want to give them like a vintage effect to them. Like I want to make it look like it was like really shot in the 80s, maybe on like a Polaroid camera, or like, I just want to give it like an old school vintage effect. So here's a time lapse of me trying to figure out how to use an app that I pay money for.
I swag on a bitch, and then I walk out. I told that bitch, do not talk to me unless you giving up the mouth. I'm in the trap all day making plays, my niggas out there running routes. They asking me solo, how the fuck you do it, my nigga, you can figure out. I just swag.
And after a grand total of 30 minutes of working on the photos, I have decided that I like the originals better. I'll throw out the ones that I decided to go ahead on the screen right now. To be honest, I think I did a pretty damn good job, bro. These are fire. But anyways, I'm gonna post these tomorrow morning and I'll check up on them tomorrow night. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello! Today is the last day of the video, not of the series. My bad. But since it's the last day, that means it's time to take a look at our results. Let's take a look at what we accomplished this week, fellas. So first, our ad, 175 clicks, and I'm paying 42 cents per click. That's really good, because on the Repo Freestyle ad, I ran that for a month and I think it only got like 177 clicks. So having this run for what, like a little bit over a week, and I'm paying less. I think the Repo Freestyle, I was paying $1 per click. This one I'm paying 42 cents. So this is really good. I'm happy that this is doing good, because that means people are like actually liking the groovy music. Because to be honest, I wasn't sure if people were gonna fuck with the groovy music or not, but looking at these results, I think people are fucking with it more than my other shit, bro. So that's really good. And if we look at the actual ad, it's got 167 likes on one of the videos. I don't think the other ones got this many likes, but this is more than any of the Repo freestyle ads got, bro. And I was running that shit for a month. This has only been like a week and some change. So that's really good. All right, Instagram, 30 likes, 17 comments. Actually, no, 30 likes and like, it's like 8 comments, but I think I replied to most of the comments on there, so I kind of boosted it up. But 30 likes, that's pretty good. But I wasn't really expecting much from it because I didn't promote it or anything. I just kind of posted it, but that's pretty good. And then if we take a look at the whatchamacallit lyric video, I wasn't expecting this one to do good because my lyric videos usually don't do that good. But 59 views and 18 likes, that's pretty good, bro. That's better than I was expecting. Shout out all the people that commented on the video. Most of these are people that found me off the first How Hard Is It to Become a Rapper video, and I uploaded that shit 5 months ago. Like, I did not expect anyone to remember me at all. This guy, he's from the first video. This guy's from the first video. This guy's from the first video. Like, bro, I did not expect anyone to remember me at all because it's been so long since I uploaded a video. But y'all coming back and commenting on a lyric video, like, this isn't even a video for the series. Like, this is a lyric video. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. And I'm actually like, I'm really thankful for y'all, bro. That's crazy to me, man, because I did not expect anyone to watch this shit. I expected just my friends to comment and like watch the video, bro. But like, damn, bro, that's crazy. And to the one guy that left a dislike on the video, you're getting the same treatment the last guy got. Anyways, let's take a look at Spotify. We are at 79 monthly listeners. We started at 30. We're at 79 monthly listeners. We doubled our shit, bro. Let's go. Whatchamacallit is our top song, obviously. But look, I didn't even peep this. Repo Freestyle hit over 1,000 plays on Spotify, dude. Well, this one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. Ignore this one. The only reason this one has 2,000 plays is because one of my friends played it on loop 2,000 times. I didn't ask him to do that. He just kind of did it. So Repo Freestyle is technically our first song to get over 1,000 plays, bro. That's pretty fucking good. And then if we take a look at Apple Music, bro, 114 plays on this, 7 daily listeners, 14 Shazam counts for whatchamacallit, bro. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, bro. But yeah, man, that's it for this week. Next week, probably gonna try some new promo methods, take some more fit pics, and yeah. Hope to see y'all there. Okay, bye.